Welcome everyone. This is Will KMAC Vintage coming to you this wonderful Thursday morning from Cayman Islands. And we're gonna continue working on the keyboard, this nasty looking keyboard of the Apple III. I managed to take out some of the keys already of the number pad. Um, Really, it was for me to experiment to see how I'm gonna handle this because this amount of rust is not good and makes it very difficult to pop out those keys. Even on a good metal frame, it's difficult to pop them out, and you can imagine now with all this extra rust what this is going to be like. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get them all off, all the solder off, and take out the backboard, take off the main circuit board, and leave the keys inside the metal frame, and then work from the back side to push them out. But so, and it's bright and early. I gotta have some coffee. Oh boy, it is early. It's just a little bit past 6 o'clock, and I'm already up. I'm an early morning person, so and I want to work on this as much as I can today. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna. There's a lot of keys to take out, and I'm not gonna do a video on taking them all out. I'll take out. I will unsolder a few for you to see, and then I'll pause the video. Yeah, I'll pause the actually recording, and then I'll come back when I have them all unsoldered and can actually continue. So, but for now, let's go to the scope view because I'll do this under the scope. That way you can see it better. Um, it does clean up nicely. Okay, and it's wherever you see these numbers. Okay, like these two here are gonna be for a button. These two here, these two, these two, these two. You see, so all of those is where there is a switch. All right, and yes, I need to use my flux. I need to use wick, and that's it. Let me just tap a few of them. And we'll start taking them off. I'm using a bit more heat. I'm using about 330. And I do need my actually fume extractor, so I'm sorry if there's gonna be background noise. Um, but I need to use it. I'll try to put it as far away from it as I can for you. Okay, and here we go. We're gonna take out this one. It cleans up real nice. You see, the solder really melts and goes into the wick. So this is what makes me think that this should go pretty straightforward. See, look at that. Look how nice it just. Look how nice that just flows into the wick. I'm using my gloves because of the amount of rust on this thing and um, what it leaves behind on my hands. And it really comes out nice. And I can see Fume Extractor doing a great job. I don't even have it on that high of a setting. So when you do it on a nicer, clean area of the wick, it sucks up a lot more and better. Okay, see, in that little bit of shorter time, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. In that little bit of short time. Okay. Now, so you all want me to do some more? Let's do these up here that are on this board. These are the arrow keys. We have nice inflows. Look at this. Ooh, it's gonna suck it all up. Look at that. Beautiful job. Now, I'm hoping with my videos, I know there's some people I'm probably boring to death. Ouch. But I'm trying to be as detailed as possible in my videos. And I'm trying to give you a broad range of material, products, not just logic boards all the time. And I'm hoping that is helping and making it more fun, or, and I want to use the word entertaining. So that's why you see me release videos of 400K floppies and different items. I mean, it's not just always an analog board and a logic board. That's plastic. So that's where my content is a bit of broader range. And that's why for the Apple III, I'm doing quite a lot of videos on it, because there's not much out there. I don't know why the people that do videos that have them haven't really done a video on them. I've really not seen videos out there at all about fixing these keyboards. Or better said, I haven't seen much on them. I'm not gonna deal with the cleaning now. I'll deal with that later because I gotta clean this whole thing. But yeah, that's how you solder them out. So I'm gonna pause the recording, but I'm gonna keep on working and take all these out. Well, better said, I'm not gonna take them out. I'm just gonna actually unsolder the back end of them, and then I'll come back once I have that all done and for us to pop the board off. And this is just so I don't bore you with the constant just desoldering all these switches. Okay, I'll be back when I am ready with that. All right, folks, I've come back. I have finished unsoldering. It really didn't take me that long, but I haven't cleaned it. But my intentions are to try to get this board off. And then I'll pop out the keys. So now I'm just taking out the screws that hold it. Because the thing is that each one of those keys, each one of those switches attached to the board secures the board to the metal frame. So the only way of getting this off is by undoing all of it. And unsoldering all of it. So now it's just a matter of hoping that it's all clean, that I got most of the solder out. This is why I need to work with, let me zoom this in a little bit. I'll try to see how much I can. There's dirt all over the place. Okay, a couple keys that are still holding it on. Oh, I forgot three of them. I forgot three. No, one. One that's up there. Oh, that's a space bar. It's up there because it's upside down and on here. So let's get that one off quick. Okay. Yeah, I have some here that um, the keys are bent. The tabs are bent. Okay. That one popped out easy. And that popped up easy. There we go. We are now in two pieces. I now have my board. That I can clean and make sure it's all nice and good. It looks pretty good. It just needs a cleaning. But the best part is I have this now. And with this, I can pop out the keys from the back side, which is going to be a lot better for me. Example, see, I can push on these tabs a lot better. This rust, I tell you. The rust is really holding that on there. There. See? So I can do it a lot better, but boy, these tabs are gonna rip into my gloves. So that's how I can do it safer from this side. Versus trying to pop them off in the front. So we may have to use. You see, and you wonder why. There. Finally, this should be the caps lock. That one came out easily. There you go. See, so they're coming out a bit better. You can see my task that I have ahead of me. And then I got to wire wheel brush this thing and get all this rust off and so forth. So, but I'm not going to bore you with popping out all these keys. So I'll again pause it and I'll be back when I have them out. All right, everyone, I've shown back up. I have taken out all the keys. Oh, I still need to take out these two. I've taken out all the keys. Oh boy, what a task that was. Now this is ready for some wire brush cleaning. All of it, front and back, inside out, everywhere you can think of. Then I will spray it. I have a flat black anti-rust paint that I will spray this with, and then let it dry out in the sun. And hopefully by late this afternoon, I will have it back. So we have the board over there that needs cleaning, and here I have all the keys. I have some over here also in this file, but I've already tested these, so these are good. Okay, and how I test them, of course with my meter. Okay, and I have one end that I use the clip, and one end I just use normal. Okay, and I just clip one side, push it down, and touch the other. That's it. If I get tone, it's good. So it's a long process. It's a lot of keys to test. Okay. So if I get the tone, it's good. Okay, so I clip one side, push down. Okay, that one has the tone. There you go. Okay, so test each one. So far, I've been lucky. I haven't found a bad one yet. These are the short stem keys. I do have keys, but they're the long stem, but it's fine. You just open it up and you change the stem. And if anything, I can actually print these stems. These stems is not something. It's something that can print very well. And I have a resin printer, so it will be good and detailed. See, some of them may be showing some dirt inside. But if you watch one of the videos on the 3 Plus, if you go to the playlist of the 3 Plus, there's a video there that I worked on that keyboard, and I also show you how you open these keys up and you make them work again. So I'm gonna keep on testing these, and I'll come back to you when I have them done. Okay, I'll be back. Welcome back, folks. I finished testing these keys. All of these are good. I have 3 that are questionable that I will take apart and check and see. And the caps lock, the actually spring is broken because it was metal and it rusted away. So I'll have to see if I have a spring. I need to find a spring for something. So anyway, that's what we have. So these are pretty good. Oh my God, my desk is so filthy. Oh shoot, that means one of these, the lock broke off. Yep, right there. But it's all right. I mean, I'm not too worried about it being broken. The when this is in the board, the solder alone will help hold it down, and it'll stay in place. It won't pop up. So yeah. Anyway, because I think those are going to be very hard to find. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go have some breakfast. Then I will, in the meantime, I'm gonna put this board in some alcohol for it to soak. Get actually cleaned up. The metal piece here, I will have to wire wheel it. I use a very fine brass wire wheel. I'll try to get them out, but I don't want to break them. I'm trying to get these clips out. I know they come out, but I just want to be very gentle not to break it. Because if it breaks, I'm in major trouble. It's starting to come. All right, how can I get that partially out? Okay, that's out. I'm just using some needle nose pliers and gently squeezing them and then pushing down at the same time. Pushing out. Lots of rust. Most of my problem here is the rust. Is the rust that's holding things in, not letting them pop out as nicely. Okay, that one out too in one piece. So this is gonna get wire wheeled and then painted, and that's gonna soak. So I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna for y'all it's gonna seem instant. For me, it may be about an hour. All right, I'll be back. All right, folks, I've come back. Um, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been about an hour and a half, I would say maybe. But for you, it's instant. I have washed this in IPA. That's the top side, and now on the bottom side, nice and clean. Very good, very nice shape. So they're all good. So this is good. I have tested all the keys. They're all good. I had two that were questionable, and I just sprayed some deoxit in it, and they started working. The only one that I'm in a bit of a bind, I think, is the caps lock, because it needs a spring. I need to check my stash. These are my dead ones. Ah, there's the caps lock for my old Mac that was dead. Is it really dead? Let's find out. Sometimes these things might not be broken. That's why I don't throw them away. Put that there. It's open right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing from it. So let's see if we can salvage this Sashi spring. And we'll put it on this because I know this one works. So all I need really is this spring. So let's go to scope view. Let's work under the scope so we can see better. And I'll use some better tweezers. Okay, so we're under the scope view. It looks like it just sits in there, and that's what I need. There we go. We're in. So that's caps lock off, on, off, on. Let's check it. We're gonna go back to the scope because I want to open up this older one, see how that works. I didn't feel comfortable opening up the one that works. Oh, I'm getting hungry again. I only ate some fruit this morning, so. Okay, so we should not have continuity right now. And we don't. Go into caps lock. There we go. I don't know why it's so intermittent though. Okay, that's more constant. Turn it off. Alright, we're good with that. So my caps lock is fixed. I luckily had a spring thanks to keeping my old inventory of dead switches, because these stems and the cases can be useful. The inside brass plates and that might be shot, but the spring, the clip, the outer case, the inner case, and the stem are still usable. Okay, so now the other piece, the metal piece, I did actually grind that. I did clean that with a wire brush with on my drill and that. I have three different ones that I use. It cleaned up pretty good. It is pitted because of the rust, so there's really not too much I can do about that. So I cleaned it well. It's now, and then I washed it. Then I rinsed it in IPA. I let it dry for a while. And right now it is drying with paint on it. So um, hopefully in a little while, because it will dry pretty quick. Hopefully in a little while I can grab that and then we can show that. So now I want to go open up this old caps lock because it's the only key I don't know how it works. I know, sorry, my fingers are very dirty and bad shape. I was doing the actually grinding and painting and you name it, so my hands suffer. So this has some sort of latching mechanism. This is the old one, so it's very green inside. Oh, it's still locked on this side. Okay, because this has some locking mechanism. Yeah, you see this old one, there's no way that was gonna work. You'll see how nasty that looks. And I know the focus is a bit out, but see, this is from an old Macintosh 512K keyboard. It was my first one that I bought. And the keyboard was in bad shape. I mean, it looked okay, but once you got inside, it was like, ugh. Okay, and now inside here, what is this? Let's see. We have that, and then just this. Okay. And then there's some sort of metal plate there too. Okay, so basically that's what this does. So this just dances in there. Okay, so that goes all the way in like that. One of these, that shorter piece. I Okay, so that's how that works. Interesting way, you know? I thought it was gonna be a lot more complicated, but really it's not. And that spring just puts a little bit of tension on it. This piece of metal here just puts a little bit of tension on it, just to hold that in. So there is no spring in this one. So if we were to put this back together, that locking mechanism should work. Hmm. Okay, there we go. I know it's not gonna have contact, but you see there, Yeah, something not too well with that. It looks like the locking is not working. Sorry, folks. This is a teaching and learning video session now because I really want to know how this works. So that in future I know how I'm dealing with it. Seems to be doing it now. Locked, unlocked, locked. Oh, I popped out. Ah. All right, here we go, starting over. This piece, the metal piece goes in there. There we go. Switch. Yeah. Damn it. All right, let's go. I'm making mistakes. I'm losing my cool. Come on. I know that may look out of focus, but it's because it's low. See, here we're not out of focus. Here we're okay. Okay. So let's snap this back together. I think something didn't go right last time. Hmm. Still doesn't want to do it. Spray some stuff in there to see. Maybe that spring doesn't have enough tension on it. Wow, why is my CPU 57%? And I only have the scope camera on this. Okay. I don't know why. As soon as I snap it back together, I'll probably have to put some more tension on that spring. Or it's dirty too. But anyway, I'm not gonna waste more time on this. So right now, I'm just sitting waiting for that metal piece to actually dry. I thought it was gonna be nice and sunny today, but it's not that sunny. We have a big overcast. So I may not be able to do retro bright with the plastic, but I can still work on the metal. And I want to try these custom chips on the other Apple III. So let me organize some things here. I may wrap this video up and do a part two of actually reassembling. And I think I'll do that. I'm gonna end this one because I'm already 43 minutes. So I will end this one and we'll do a new video of the assembling and putting this back together. All right, everyone. Okay. See you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.